wondadi chipo changu handina kusarudza vakatondisarudzaini kuva mutumwa wa Mwari kuunza tariro kwamuri musandivengere simba rangu musandituke nechipo chandakapiwa inini naJesu musandivengere simba rangu musandishore nechipo changu imi shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikurudzire shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikuyambire shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikurudzire shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikuyambire zvakambotaura kuti vachakunyeya ini ndikarambawo chokwadi vachakutuka uye vachakushora ini ndiniwo ndadi chipo changu wandina kusarudza vakatondisarudza ini kuva mutumwa wa Mwari kuunza tariro kwamuri musandivengere simba rangu musandituke nechipo chandakapiwa inini naJesu musandivengere simba rangu iri musandishore nechipo changu imi shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikurudzire shandisa chipo chako ubudirire ndauya pano kuti ndikuyambire musandivengere simba rangu musanditukire chipo changu musandivengere simba rangu musanditukire chipo changu imi timi pakati pa zvose izvi ndinokudzorera izvose itaiwo madiro enyu itaiwo madiro enyu chipo changu. A very good evening to you all. My name is Tariro neGitare, and tonight we are here at Magitare Live celebrating music, celebrating everything amazing. And we thank you so much for joining us this evening. We hope that you can spend this time with us and enjoy the music that we have in store for you. And tonight I'm celebrating an amazing queen. But before I introduce her, I'm just going to sing a song and dedicate the song to her. I think I'll be singing this song for the whole of September because I'm celebrating a lot of queens this September. This one is called Mambokaze. And I know my mother likes this one. Gogo Chaniwa, this one is also for you. I see your strength, your highness, your joy, your pain, and your kindness. Even though you are hurting on, you will make it through. Mambokaze. Keep your focus on the goal. Oh, let it show. Mambokaze. Rise up and sing. Stand up, oh Queen. Mambokaze. Rise up and sing. Stand up, oh Queen. Mambokaze. Rise up and sing. Stand up, oh Queen. Mambokaze. Rise up and sing. Stand up, oh Queen. Mambokaze. Kutaura no uchenjeri, mazwi enyu anosimudzira. Mupeiwo mubairo wake, washandira iye Mambokaze. Vakawanda vanoita zvinofadza, iwe mudzimai unokunda vose. Shingirira mukuita zvakanaka, imi Mambokaze munokunda zvose. Rise up and sing, stand up, oh queen, muri Mambokaze. Rise up and sing, stand up, oh queen, muri Mambokaze. Rise up and sing, stand up, oh queen, muri Mambokaze. Rise up and sing, stand up, oh queen, muri Mambokaze. Muri Mambokaze. Muri Mambokaze.
Woo! Woo! Oh yeah.
I could see you were just dying to stand up and dance.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've got an amazing female rap. Now we have to talk about this female rapper thing.
Yes.
I saw a tweet yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and someone commented on your post and said, well, if this was a male rapper, they wouldn't mention that they're a male rapper, they're just a rapper.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, to me, it's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself as a rapper or a female rapper. I do either one. I interchange. I don't make a big deal out of it.
Okay. Well, I think it's special that you are female. And I'm grateful. I'm celebrating you tonight because you're chartering an interesting territory, especially in Zimbabwe. The Zim hip-hop world is very, is not very, we don't see a lot of female MCs.
That's
and
true.
those that are there, are really good. I feel they should get more platforms.
Yes.
So let's just tell the audience who you are.
I am Sibo, a female rapper, as we just said. I just released my first single,
Yeah.
so it's an exciting time. I'm a
First
new
baby.
artist, first baby.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's all new, and I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
I know you've got a specific way you like to introduce yourself. By spitting some bars.
I'll drop some bars.
Drop some bars.
I'll drop some bars. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take your lead.
Okay. People want to talk, how many want to do? Skipping around like a bush kangaroo. The promises are long ting, few cues. Men play games for that one leg jadabu. People get on Twitter and mark my words. About to blow, mark my words. The way Zimbos drive, I'm like, what? Tough road going through a rebirth. Pain and the power, writing for hours. Soft butter weather storms like a flower. Been different, been a misfit. Spent too much time alone in my room like a coward. If I showed my chest, it would go tits up. I'm crazy, gaga, G'd up. Like Monate fella, rock it up. To be a mambo ASAP, mash it up. Bo, bo, bo. They must know how I roll. This that flow. Too much ginger, too much sauce. You need to catch up. Sauce, punchlines, jab cross. Can't tell me what to do. Bars.
Can't tell me what to do, my boss.
Can't tell me what to do.
Can't tell me what to do.
Can't tell me what to do.
You can't tell me what to do, my boss.
See, we're in the building.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Check it. I'm like Lauren with a little bit of rage. Not safe. Many misdemeanors on the page. My blessings have been delayed. Live and died. My bars. Ooh, got that tango's face. Fighting myself. I have no taste for beef. Play with ideas even if I don't agree. Been through the up and downs. I'm powerful, like Megan Thee Stallion's knees. Lockdown, isolation days are kind of blurry. But I'm here to stay, cause I burn just like a herpy. If you ain't straight, I get curvy. Dodging potholes, swervy. That's a sweet tea, don't add me. I'm too clean, breaking out like acne. I'd say I'm bougie, ratchet, classy. But really, I'm mostly just bad shit. Just bad shit. I know this is a family show.
Yeah. Keep it all real now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gonna keep it clean.
We're keeping it clean. Keeping it clean.
Yes.
We're keeping it clean. Yeah. Wow. This is the part where you drop the mic, but not really.
Sound issues here. I don't want to break it.
So tell me where this started. Let's just give them a backstory. I know you're from primary school. We went to the same primary school.
We go way back.
Way back, yeah.
But
so
I was a little kid.
Let's keep the stories there.
Yeah, just leave that.
So from there, how did we get here?
Man, it's been a long time coming just to put out this first single. I started writing years ago, but I didn't tell anyone. Most people didn't know I rap until, the last year or so, and people are shocked. But I've been writing for almost 10 years. I just didn't tell anyone because I knew it's uncharted territory, especially to be a female rapper is to constantly deal with contradictions within yourself and sort of within society as well. Because I know that it's not a conventional thing. Most women tend to be singers, and I can be a bit more feisty, and I have some frustrations that I like to express through the music. So I knew, I had to tread lightly, but it just got to a point where I was like, I need to do this.
So did you find that you writing these bars or you putting down your thoughts and feelings into songs through rap was a way of expressing yourself, or was that your safe space?
Yeah, it was my safe space. I noticed that, there are conversations that tend to be taboo, especially in African culture. There's things we know we don't really talk about with our families, whether it's like deep emotional pain or, for every family and sort of society, it's different as to what is taboo. And writing became my way to talk about these things that I feel I couldn't talk about with anyone. And so, writing sort of was a journal at first. And, it turned into poetry. And I was like, no, this must turn into rap, because I had always been drawn to rap, even from a young age.
Definitely. I have a song that speaks to that because, this was also my safe space, my safe space, to express myself and get into a zone where no one else can sort of judge you.
Yes.
So this one is called Ndisi and Dakadaro.
Let's go. Sounds like my kind of song. Yes. I'm feeling
Nobody knows my name. Nobody knows the feeling. Nobody feels the same. Nobody knows my name. All you know is a beautiful frame. Nobody wants to search for a deeper meaning while we're on this earth. Nobody knows my name. All you know is a beautiful frame. Andinoita, Zwandinoita, Siyainda kadaro ndoita, Zwandinoita, Siyainda kadaro ndoita, Zwandinoita, Siyainda kadaro ye. Diregere inda kadaro, Ndisi vedue, Varumewe. Ndisi indakadaro arumewe ndisi ivedue aiwa ndisi indakadaro ndisi ivedue amaiwe ndisi indakadaro amaiwe ndisi ivedue. Nobody knows my name. Nobody knows the feeling. Nobody feels the same. Nobody knows my name. All you know is a beautiful frame. Nobody wants to search for a deeper meaning. Why are we on this earth? Nobody knows my name. All you know is a beautiful frame. Andinoita, Zwandinoita. Siyainda kadaro ndoita, Zwandinoita. Siyainda kadaro ndoita, Zwandinoita. Siyainda kadaro ye. Diregere inda kadaro. Ndisi ivedue. Ndisi inda kadaro. Amaiwe ndisi ivedue. Arumewe ndisi ivedue. Amaiwe ndisi ivedue.
Hey.
Yeah, tell them.
Leave me alone, man. Let me do my thing.
I know, because I feel artists are very misunderstood.
Yeah.
Funny, I was reading a story in the Bible yesterday about David, and he was so happy. He went outside and started dancing naked. And he's like, no, that's how I express myself. And we are often misunderstood because there's stuff we do that makes sense to us that don't make sense to everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I struggle with is
Yes.
people just thinking that you're playing. You're just playing.
Exactly.
You're not doing any, this music thing is easy.
It's
not.
I still get, when are you going to get a job? I still get that.
I get forwards from family about job opportunities.
Are you serious?
I'm like, let me do this thing. Let me see where this goes.
But how did you decide this is what I want to do? What was that final thing? Because I know you were in the corporate sector not so long ago. And
Yeah.
so what was that thing that brought you to, okay, I'm doing this?
To be honest, for me, the pain of not doing what I really wanted to do became greater than the fear of failure. To be honest, I had reached that tipping point where I just knew waking up every day, this is not what I want to do. And I can't just go through life without trying, without giving it a good shot.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
I know. And when you look at, something sad that happened recently, Chadwick, may his soul rest in peace. And hearing your story made me think, okay, this is the season for us to do everything that we need to do before the end.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year there's just so many signs about how short life can be and how, each day is precious in its own way. And it just sounds so cliche and so oversaid, but, the simple things can be so profound. As you get older, you start to realize that some of these sayings you used to hear when you were a kid that you just used to roll your eyes at are so important. I mean, Chadwick, it was so sad and it's so tragic what happened. But when you look at his life, the years that he had were just filled with so much art and creativity and love and intensity. And I feel like he lived life more than some people do that have longer years on this earth. And so it's a lesson. It's a big lesson for all of us.
Wow. So what's Sibo's message? When people, what's the new music going to be about? What's your thing?
I think with artists, the message they have to the world tends to be the message they needed the most for themselves. And so for me, it's sort of the name of my first single, shameless plug, which is to live the way you feel and to do what you really want to do, be who you want to be. Because I feel like, growing up in Zim and traveling and having my dad is Kenyan, so I'm half, and I feel like I'm all over the place. But I feel like there are both explicit and implicit messages from society and from, friends, mentors, and people that there are only certain things you can do in life, especially on this side of the world where one of the messages we get is be grateful for what you have, and sometimes that can be something that traps you into something you don't want to be or you don't want to do. And so you have to be careful. I think people should shoot for the stars, and if you land on the moon, then great. You still have to shoot for it. And I feel like Africans, Zimbabweans, especially this generation, with what's going on in this country, we need a lot more hope.
True.
We need a lot more hope.
I know you've got a song about the situation right now.
Yeah, it's a verse I dropped on Defense Forces Day, and I was surprised by the response.
Yes.
I was shocked.
Drop that verse.
All right. I'm going to drop that verse now. For those of you who haven't heard it, let's go. This is for Zim. Some have stayed on a third world hustle. Most people left on an immigrant struggle. Within an economy so bad it turned people corrupt. Hard workers on the street, but thieves make a buck. Pray for profit, the profit's quiet as getting money while savings turn to dust. I've had to hold back my disgust. Dark forces trying to light it up. Gold diggers and blessers everywhere, but my family supported me, so how can I judge? Trying to make moves on the struggle bus. Bittersweet even on the up and up. People here celebrate getting visas. Country left with hyenas, we need healers. Do I go to Kenya? And some Lupita starting to believe gun nuts about a heater. Told my cousin B safe, said he got a pow. Crazy time, like when you say now. Had one of the best jobs, still couldn't move out. Music been my way to break out. Can't afford rent, I'm with the rents. Say the wrong thing, it's a prison sentence. My gents, there's no logic here. Make it make sense.
I'ma make it make sense to you.
Okay.
Mighty way, crying out to you. I'm raising up my voice and
She gonna switch
weighing
it
up
up.
my choices. voices,
Switch it
making
up.
it known.
Yeah.
Mighty way, evil surrounding me. I'm hearing all these voices, influencing choices. I need your love. I know I paid a must wanna hear it.
Yeah.
I know I paid a must wanna hear it. Mighty way, I know I paid a must wanna hear it. Mighty way, I know I paid a must wanna hear it. Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera.
Woo.
Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera.
Tell us.
Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera.
Yeah.
Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera. Yo, you got the fingers pointing at me, I'm the enemy of the state. When I
Okay.
try to fight for what I believe in, you start to hate. Hypocrites, all your critics, I'm gonna hit this with the religious scripture. Would you catch it with the mixture of sin? It all began when he died on a cross. Was a loss, but you know he trying to get the word across. We've been sinning. You know we were straight from the beginning with Adam and Eve. If we try, we're gonna end up winning now. Where do we turn, left or right? If we face the wrong way, we gonna burn. I'm gonna see you where you're keeping it tight. If it means die, then I die, but I'm doing this for him as on high. Come on.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera.
Tell us.
Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera. Zuva nezuva tinongo chema chema tichinyengetera.
Okay. Do you want to confess something to me?
That's part of the past. That's my past.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I get excited when I see MCs like you because this was a you know, that was my space when I was a lot younger.
Right.
I wrote that verse when I was 15.
Ah,
And
wow.
so, you know, it really just gelled well with that song.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That verse
so
is really good.
thank you.
Because, you know, I did have a moment where I'm like, I'm sure your audience is wondering, like, you have a rapper on right now? That's like a clash
No,
with what you do,
when
but I love it. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's a great synergy. It's a great synergy. And you talk about the Zim situation. How has it been for you? Particularly because your parents are, your dad is Kenyan, your mom is Ndebele, Zimbabwean. We grew up when things were okay. You know, we had a bright future, we had set plans and goals, and then suddenly Zim let us down. COVID comes and it just makes it worse. How has that been for you? Not only as an artist, but as a young woman in Zim.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is before lockdown, I identified as, you know, deeply introverted. I like being at home. And now that we have to be at home, I'm like, I don't want to be at home. But, you know, it's been such a crazy time. And I don't know what I'll do without the support of my family, without the support of my parents.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, think about people that don't have that support and all these communities in Zimbabwe that are becoming strained by the situation getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And all you can do is hope for the best. But, you know, for me, you think about the situation and you look at what's going on and you think to yourself, you know, I was sad to see that, you know, I had to do things like push my album release, song releases, no shows and that sort of thing, and no income coming in. But the fact that I'm healthy and that my friends and family are healthy in 2020, that is a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll tell you something funny that happened. When I posted your flyer, I started to get DMs.
Get out.
Hi.
Get out. you're jamming.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people are waiting for me to ask this question. What's the situation relationship-wise?
I can't believe you went there.
No, and
Woo.
why I'm asking is because,
Yeah.
look, you're a go-getter.
Yeah.
You're driven. You've got purpose. You've got things you're setting out to do.
Yeah.
Do you find that gets in the way of relationships with the opposite, or with, you know, whatever?
Yeah.
Do you find that is a hindrance to you having, you know, healthy relationships, not only just with the opposite sex, but with friends as well and family?
Yeah. My friends, you know, I have amazing friends, soul sisters and, you know, soulmates that I consider friends, like our souls are connected. So friends, it's never been an issue.
Yeah.
Who I am, like, they know all the different sides of me, the rapper side, the goofy side, all that things. But I will say, like, with relationships, it has been a struggle. Most of the relationships I've never told the guy that I rap. Like, because, you know, up until a few years ago, last year was when I decided to go, full-time with
Yeah.
music. And so all the guys I dated didn't know I rap. And so I sort of kept this side of me, quiet, because I know it's feisty and it's like, what's going on? And
Yeah.
I'm still trying to make sense of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I would say that's, one of the challenges, I guess, is guys accepting that I have all these different sides to me. That's sort of the struggle. But yeah, to answer your question, I am single. I wouldn't say I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of focused on other stuff, and
Okay.
maybe it should be a priority, but right now it isn't. Yeah.
So do you have a verse that you can drop that talks about
Yeah,
that struggle?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to write more about stuff I'm frustrated about and, social issues that I'm trying to make sense of. But when I was doing Lyric Fridays last year with, different artists, I did write one verse that surprisingly resonated with people. And I was like, but this is not really me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a small side of me. But yeah, it's the softer side that I've begun to explore.
Nice.
Maybe not as much as I probably should, but yeah, I do have just a short verse.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes I worry that I can't feel like I have a heart of steel. It was easier back then when kissing a guy was such a big deal. Man, been stuck in the honeymoon, still feeling like a fool. Too many situationships, too many times I was one of the boys trying to be cool, trying to be all gang, and falling for a man that was unavailable, wasn't part of the plan. Dating game is wild, somebody called Derek Jan. I was better off alone, spent a lot of nights at home. All they see is flesh and bone. Now, it's all about my soul.
Ndiri kuvamiwa mumaoko mangu anzi ndiro rombo remarere zviri kutenderera mupfungwa dzangu anzi ndiyo bhipi yachowere robva kumhanya muviri wangu chave chiko naiwe uri kukonzeresa mupfungwa dzangu aiwa ndobvenga zvangu newe. When I think of you I'm running all over the place. When I dream of you it's showing all over my face. When I think of you, I'm running all over the place. When I dream of you, it's showing all over my face. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Ndikazvitanga zviri mumwoyo mangu ndotozopera simba racho iwe ungokufunga chido chemoyo wangu zvinotonakidzawo zuva rose roba kumhanya muviri wangu chave chikona iwe uri kukonzeresa mupfungwa dzangu aiwa ndobvenga zvangu newe. When I think of you I'm running all over the place. When I dream of you it's showing all over my face. When I think of you, I'm running all over the place. When I dream of you, it's showing all over my face. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy. Utendereza pfungwa zangu. You make me go crazy.
That was seamless. That was seamless. I see what you did there. Now tell me about those DMs. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we'll talk about those after the live. After the live. But I will give you this piece of advice to anyone who is interested, because this is my little sister, so I need to look out for you. So this is something that I wrote for any Bamnini who might have
Oh my gosh, we're really
the
doing
audacity to this one is for you. Chekutanga iva mukomana anoziva Mwari kuti zvinhu zvako zvikufambire.
I like that.
Chechipiri iva mukomana
I like that.
anotsvaga mari kuti mhuri yako idye. Chechitatu, you gotta make time for her so she don't look elsewhere. Chechin, you gotta be a man who will strive to be a winner. Cause that's just what I am. Oh, every girl needs a man, always making a plan, who'll be there when he can. Oh yeah, see, Sibo needs a man.
Oh my goodness.
So baby, if you can,
No.
would you just be a man? You gotta take her higher. Muratidze kuti uri jaya, zvekutamba tamba maya. Be a man. So I'm sure those that have ears
Wow.
have heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
It's because of those DMs,
Oh
my
my
guy.
gosh, no, let's not do this.
I just had to set the record straight.
You know, I was just thinking, I love that song, and I was just thinking, maybe one day I'll be singing like that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stick to my raps, my stubborn raps.
No, don't worry. I'll just give you a copy of my album. Just
You
play
do
it for
that.
them. You
Yeah,
just
I'll
for
play
them.
it.
So what does Sibo do for fun? Because people think this is work. Ka.
This is work.
Yeah. So what do you
Yeah.
do for fun?
I watch TV, a lot of silly, goofy comedies. I love comedies,
Yeah.
action movies. I had a kung fu phase. I used to love watching kung fu movies. Now I'm a bit more chilled. Yeah, sometimes you just want to relax. Like, especially this year. This year has been a bit manic.
Yeah.
So now I value the quiet times and just
Okay.
doing nothing. Like when
Nice.
you get older, man, the way you value sleep, it's like, yeah.
You know, I can't get over the fact that you keep saying when you get older, because you're my lighty, Ka.
Okay,
So
but here's
how
the thing,
does
though.
that make me look?
Here's the thing. Do you know how young people are in rap?
Okay.
These
all
new
right,
kids are
all
like
right.
21, 22. I'm their senior. I'm like, whoa. I'm just entering the game. So it's kind of it's a mind trip, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
But what do you feel that's an edge? Do you feel that's an advantage for you?
I feel like in terms of navigating, maybe not necessarily the music itself, because I still feel like I'm actually like them. I'm just starting out in terms of my skill in music and the kind of styles I want to sort of portray and the genres I want to do. But in terms of navigating the overall industry and knowing who I am and what I want to do, I think that's the advantage, is that I've learned a few things about myself.
Nice. And I know that you have a lot of words to say.
Generally, yes.
Generally,
That's
yes,
why
you
I'm a
do.
rapper.
That's why rappers. You've got a lot of words, and I know
Rappers,
you've got
yes.
a song that talks about your words.
Which one is this now?
I don't know.
Oh,
You tell me.
it's a dancehall vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, because I like to switch up my flow a
Yeah,
little bit and
exactly.
explore different things. Yeah, so this one again was from Lyric Fridays. I was listening to a rhythm. I think it was Veterans Rhythm, one of these Zim dancehall artists. And I was just vibing off of it, and I wrote a verse to it. So,
Nice.
yeah, like I said, I like to explore different styles.
Let's do it.
So, big ups to Zim dancehall artists holding it down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. Check it. My words fill you up, but some call me salad. No mixed feelings, no halfways colored. You see in black and white, I see in colors. Mumoto murugu vera, say colors. Like Spuds chips back for the first time. I see it in the comments, yo, my issues like powerful, eating salt and vinegar rhymes. Got that look on your face, my guy. Can you call some of you fellas? Most of you are Power Rangers and Blazers. They come and go like Zesa, Lina, Lia Delela. People are just funny, Kevin Hart. I've become blunt to the pen, I'm ever sharp. Chocolate skin with the lunch bars. Chasing the Stogie T's and Kendrick Lamar's.
Torarusero.
Yeah.
Pepete mashoko.
Uh-huh.
Hey. Torarusero. Pepete zwanzaizo. Pepeta, Pepeta, Pepeta,
Yeah.
Pepeta.
The Guitar Hero. Look at you. Keep it going, man. I'm loving it.
Torarusero, Pepeta Sawana. Torarusero, Pepete Mashoko.
Ooh, I got one.
Hey.
My my issues deeper than the ocean. No wishy-washy, no time for the drama or the gossip. Imikani, this is serious. I want to get to silly money, become a Zimbo legend. Like Nyami Nyami, people get drunk, wake up buzzing for the Lord. I'm bringing the passion like Enzo with the highest score. Like a prophet I can see is going to be a storm. Sting like a bumblebee, watch me transform. Whoa, pump the brakes, bagama steady. This is not for lightweights, this is heavy. I can taste it, fam. Ripe and ready, too hot for some of you chicks. Like Perry Perry, lines without power. Get the jumper cables, trying to eat with this rap. We coming for the table, crazy rhymes, my guy. The bars are unstable. With Tariro, neGitare, grateful.
Tora do cero, fefete mashoko. Tora do cero, fefete zawanza izo. Tora do cero, fefete zawana. Tora do cero, fefete mashoko.
Skr, skr.
Pepeta, Pepeta, yeah, Pepeta. I think we just did a remix right there.
We just did a remix, yo, out of nowhere.
We need to do that, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, tell me about the new single.
The new single,
Yeah.
Live the Way You Feel. I
Yes.
just put it out last week. Last week? I think my time perception is off in 2020. But it came out August 24th. This new single is sort of different from what I've usually done. Usually I've rapped on, hip hop beats, trap beats, and this one is on a house track. Like I said, I have many different moods that I want to express in the music. And for this one, I wanted to give something, to make them feel good because, I rap about a lot of stuff that makes me angry. I was about to say a bad word. You could see me holding myself
did you
back.
see my eyes?
You were like, this is a family event. So I'm used to writing about stuff that gets me mad and all that kind of thing. And, the audience becomes involved in that. And so I wanted something where people can celebrate and people can dance, but also something that tells a bit more about my story. And so, I worked with Verseless. He's an amazing producer. We came, I said, I want something African sounding, and I couldn't be specific. He just knew exactly what I wanted, and he came up with this amazing beat. And so it was like, I'm still gonna rap on it. It's a house track, and so, it was also about saying, you know what, let's not just talk about the stuff that makes us feel angry and or sad and that kind of thing. And it was because I do want to be that kind of artist that talks about all these different things, because that's what happens in life. You have the good and the bad. And so I was like, okay, let's do this. I think 2020 needs a feel-good, song.
That's good. So what makes you feel good?
A lot of things. Honestly, the first thing that came to my head was mabanzi, because honestly, like, just the simple things. Sometimes you just need some bread and butter. I like food, but like, just seeing people go after their dreams and doing what they really want to do. And, I like talking about a lot of different things. I'm a rapper, so I like talking about things like culture, identity, gender issues, social. Those are the things that excite me. They can be a bit tricky to talk about and, controversial at times, but those are the conversations that interest me. I like also having deep conversations about life. And so it just depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah. One thing that excited me about you was your Rebirth series. And I know you spoke to a lot of different women, myself included.
Yes, the episode has dropped.
Tonight.
It's on my Instagram.
So check it out on Sibo's Instagram. It's official Sibo.
At official
At
Sibo
official
on
Sibo.
Instagram. Yeah.
That was brilliant. And I love that you collected different stories from your peers, or about what they were going through, just authentic, bare, Why was that important for you? And particularly with reference to your rebirth.
Yeah, I've been going through a rebirth, for the past year or so. It's culminated in the last year or so, but really it's been for years. And I feel like we all go through multiple rebirths throughout our lives. And some are more extreme than others. And mine was because I was doing the 9 to 5. I was on that track. And I was like, I need to get out of here. I need to do this music thing. And it was like, I'm going for this full-time And it's scary, especially to do it here, you know. There's just so many things that are uncertain. And so for me, rebirth was the only thing that came to mind. And so I wanted to find out more about other people's pivotal moments in their lives. What has it been like? Do you have a rebirth story? You know, typically most people have multiple rebirth stories throughout their lives, turning points. And, you know, when you're in it, it sucks and it feels horrible and it feels scary. But when you look back on some of them, like, you know, the conversation we had, those are the defining moments that sort of push you to grow and take it to the next level and the next stage of your life. So I spoke to so many different women, you know, people in finance, you know, there's the fashion designers, there's you, there's another musician, and you know, women talked about motherhood. It was, I mean, one of them asked me about sexuality and hip hop. Like, we went there. It was like bare conversations. And you know, the other reason I started Stories of Rebirth was because I wanted to have these conversations we can't really have in music, that I feel you can only sort of scratch the surface in a song. I want to talk about, like, let's have the conversation about these specific things. And so I went there about all the things that I'm like, oh, I don't really want to talk about this in public, but
it's a necessary,
you know, I thought it was necessary, yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. So where are we going? Where are we going to see you in the next few years? What's the vision?
You know, for me, my vision is I just want to be doing what I'm doing. What I want to do, I want to be happy, I want to be financially stable. And for me, I don't know what that will look like in 3 years. I think I'll still be doing music. Yeah. You know, my cousin recently sent me a video of this woman who was talking about the shelf life of female rappers. And it's like very short, and you only have a small period to get it all in. And I was like, wow, thank you for sending me this. I don't know how to feel about this, but you know, I do want to learn how to sing and, you know, do melodies more and more. But I just feel like I just want to grow in the music industry and get to a point where I feel like I've, you know, sort of made a mark and said what I really wanted to say, and all the different things that are sitting in my chest, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think the best thing is to just tell your story, because it's growing every day, it's evolving every day, and someone is watching you to see, okay, how do they get through this hurdle? Maybe I can learn one or two things from there.
Yeah. I mean, we look to you and we're like,
oh,
girl, you've been holding it down. You've been holding it down.
I praise God for that, because I would not have gotten through half the things I've gotten through without that help.
Yeah.
Live the way you feel. I love this track. And
thank
please
you.
make sure you get this single. It's out now.
It's on YouTube,
It's on YouTube.
Spotify,
It's
iTunes.
everywhere. Live the Way You Feel by Sibo. Let's drop the track for them.
Yes, the finale.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Okay. I like this one too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The beginning and the end. Left home, came back again. Things change, even with friends. What I know if I knew back then. A little bit of pain here and there, a little bit of dreams and nightmares. I see it, the dreams everywhere. I feel it, soul to the air. Deep in the rhythm, digging in the dirt, looking for answers, gift and a curse. Swimming in it, still coming out of rebirth. What is but is from a different kind of thirst. What do you think about? What do you ask? Life is about what you learn out of a class. Remember, hard times don't last. What is coming in front of me is better than my past. Dance, live
the way you feel.
Dance,
Live the way you feel.
dance,
Live the way you feel.
dance
Live the way you feel.
to the rhythm. Man, where did time go? Take hold, save your own soul. I would know, chase the goals. Only dead fish go with the flow. Been stuck like a piece of meat in my tooth. Most of the people that were at home moved. All about the music now. We grew, new crew pushing with it, gotta pull through. Move like a fighter, deadly with the venom of a spider. See it in the eyes of a tiger. Looking up, trying to take you higher, higher, higher. Forget the times that I failed the test. Go and take a chance, make a bet. Give it all you got with nothing left. Searching for truth, what lies ahead. Dance.
Live the way you feel.
Woo! Dance,
Live the way you feel.
dance,
Live the way you
to the rhythm, to the rhythm,
Live
to the
the way
rhythm.
you feel. Live the way you feel.
Dance.
Live the way you feel.
Woo! Uh-huh.
Live the way you feel.
You gotta live the way you feel, man. Do you?
Live the way you feel.
So important.
It's so important. And I've actually got a song that speaks to that, living the
Yeah.
way you feel.
Yeah.
And which will bring us to the end of our show. Thank you so much for having us. We've been chilling here on Magitare Live with Sibo. A big shout out to our sponsors, Neon, Premier Sounds, QuidPro. Vusa, thank you so much for the sound, and the crew behind the scenes. You guys are awesome. You're amazing.
Yeah.
This one is called Mazua Fanan, and this is like my theme song for this season. Live the way you feel. What you're going through today is not permanent. We're coming out. We're definitely coming out. So Mazua Fanan. Make sure you follow Sibo on Instagram, your official Sibo.
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes, same thing.
Oh, official Sibo everywhere. So please make sure you follow her.
Throw the DMs, man. The DMs are open.
Don't throw your
Open
DMs to me.
sesame. All kinds. Bring it.
Mazuva afanane karakararikare zvinhu zvashanduka wani zvamunoona kudai mandara yavamai zvinhu zvashanduka chisingaperi chinoshura kuseriwa tobuda mjeri zvinotoshamisa musazofunga pamakati siyaisheva tirwirai suta yambutswa mazuva afanane mazuva afanane chinyarara kakuchema shungurudzwa nenhema pfungwa dzavhurika idzi waneta nekutambura zvingoti zvinodhura zvinhu zvapanduka musakanganwa patakaranganwa istika poneswa he said this too shall pass chishingirira uchitarisira I can guarantee her this pain will not last mazuva afanane mazuva afanane mazuva afanane.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being with us.
Oh, now the lights come. You know what I realized? You know what I realized I need to figure out is not to breathe into them. When I have the P's, the B's,
You just like I go like this. If you notice when I sing loud, I move back, and then if you just move to the side so that you're not speaking directly into the light. So it's like a
pa, like, but it wouldn't be heard, would it? Pa.
because you'll be like all the people in the place, and you yeah, it's like a yeah. Just on the as long as you're not directly